Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and you are looking at an M55 which is being driven by VUKK, VUKK. No, I wasn't making every word, I was actually just pronouncing his name. Yes, it's VUKK, and he's in the M55, which is the Tier 9 American SPG, and we're on Malinovka, and this is the North spawn. Okay, and he's just setting his firing position up. There we go. Just a standard battle. And he's almost loaded. Right, he's ready to go. And he saw a target there. And he fires around and he gets it straight away. It was an STRV 1030. And now it's hurting a lot because it's just received an 8-inch howitzer shell right through it. So I doubt that Swedish tank destroyer is going to be in the same condition. Okay, he's now looking at a Scorpion G. He's almost loaded. No, he's decided the Carnarvon's more high priority. Now he can probably just put it over that bank, and that Carnarvon's going to suffer. And he does. 482 hit points, 3 critical hits. What a hit that was. I think that Carnarvon driver's now wishing that he hadn't parked on that corner. And the Scorpion, well, he's scarpered. He knows that Arty is paying attention to this corner. And the Carnarvon's been taken out. So VUKK picked up the stun assist on that one. Okay, and the enemy's actually sort of like pulling back to their own cap. I don't think they want to get anywhere near where those shells are coming down. Okay, he's now aiming at the hill where scouts normally go. Was a Lorraine 40T sitting up there? There's also a guard. And the guard's obviously stunned, so yes, he did get hit. He probably got hit by splash. He's missing about 240 hit points. So that shell probably did hit the guard. At least it splashed him. Now, did the Lorraine get it as well? Possibly. The Lorraine has been seen up there. And the Lorraine is a very lightly armoured medium. Yes, he's missing some hit points too, so maybe he actually got both tanks simultaneously. Okay, Scorpion G. About to get an 8-inch shell. Round out. Oh, look at that! 1,061 hit points, 3 critical hits. That was one hell of a strike. 8-inch howitzer meets Scorpion G. Bye-bye, Scorpion. And the Scorpion is no more. So he's picked up the stun assist on that one as well. Okay, and the tanks on top of the hill seem to be doing fairly well. Apart from the fact there's a 5A up there. Or is it a 5A? No, it's a 1-4. A Wizzy 1-4. There's also a Wizzy 1-2-0. He's going after the 1-4 first. Good hit. 384 hit points. Now, they're using the windmill to try and protect themselves from RT fire and from tank fire for that matter. But the Wizzy 111 has pulled back. He really is suffering. So he doesn't want to get another round into him. So he'd rather use the hill, or the curve of the hill, to protect him so he can't be seen. He is unsighting himself every now and then, disappearing from view. But it's not going to help him here. Rounds out. Another direct hit. 529 hit points, 2 critical hits. And VUKK is moving. He's relocating. Making sure that he can't be counter-batteried. And he's picking up some stun assistance on that 1-4. In fact, he's relocating quite a lot. It's far more than he has to normally. But I think what he wants to do is shorten the time between transit of the shell to ensure that he gets a better hit. Or more accurate hit. Rounds out. Oh no, he just timed that wrong. But, I mean, he's still got a big hit for 243 off a splash. But, yeah, he's actually chasing the enemy in his Arty. It's not often you see that happen, but some people do. And I find it actually can be very useful, and I was discussing this with TC3 the other day. The Arty that actually does assist their team by following them can actually get shots into the enemy much quicker, and they can react to the changes in the battle. Okay, ready to go on that Wizzy 120. Rounds out. And the splash, just short. 369 hit points, but he's picking up plenty of stun assists. And the Wizzy has been tracked. He's repaired his track. He wants to get out of the way of the 8-inch shells. That's obviously where he's trying to retreat as well from the heavy fire, the withering fire that's coming off the hill. There's an awful lot of tanks up there, and they are all firing down. In fact, the enemy forces are now being boxed into the southeast corner of the map, and gradually they're falling back, and soon they're going to lose their cap. Okay, there's an RU-251 crawling along the cliff edge. You see that there, and it's right next to the water. And there's a black dog above him, a girlfriend. And the black dog jumps off the cliff, going after the RU-251. But he's gone into the deep water, and he gets wiped out by an 8-inch shell. That was a huge mistake to try and go after the 251. He put himself at a disadvantage right the moment he dove off the cliff. Oh, now that was quite an efficient kill, that was. That was his first kill as well for VUKK. Most of the work he's been doing up until now has been support. But nice that he got a kill at last. Okay, there's two targets here. T-28 and the Batchat 155, which has been wiped out. And the T-28's gone unsighted, so now all he's got to fire at is the 120. Unless he can remember where the T-28 was. Now he can fire the 132. If you can get round into both of them. Oh, that fell short. That was RNG for you. But those two tanks are sticking close together. If they keep doing that, he might actually get a bombardier out of this. It's possible. Oh, I hope they do bunch together, because that would be quite amusing. There's that T-28 we saw earlier. And that's gone down. Yeah, they are still bunching together. This could be rather awkward for them if they lose two tanks in one shot. Rounds out. Ah! Yes! He did! He managed to get it! He got two tanks with one shot. I thought they were just too close together, and he was absolutely right. They were too close, and that was the end of the battle, because the last enemy that was killed was the STRV 1030. Oh wow. I do love it when I get these things right. Anyway, let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for VUKK in the M53, M55. He also picked up a bruise medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He got a Gore's medal for scoring more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. He got a Confederate because he hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team, at least 6 tanks that were subsequently destroyed by other members of his team. And he got a high caliber, which means he did more damage than any member of his team, and he did at least 20% of the hit points of the enemy vehicles. And of course he got that bombardier where he took out 2 tanks with one shot, where it was almost, you know, you could almost predict that they were going to go down because they just kept moving together, and when that happens, bad things happen. Anyway, let's have a look at the team score, and we can see he came top with 4,778 hit points. He came top when it came to, well, joint top when it came to kills with 3, and he could have platooned there with 2 other members of the team. They both would have come away with a brothers in arms, well, all of them brothers in arms. But he also came top when it came to base XP of 1,173 hit points, or experience points rather, I should say. And if we look at the detail report, he fired 11 rounds. He got 7 direct hits, 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations, 9 splash damage. So obviously he sometimes splashed more than one tank at the same time. And he did damage of 4,778 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 3 of them. He also did stun assistance damage of 1,265 hit points and got 12 stuns. 12 stuns off 11 shots. That's pretty good going. On a standard account, would you believe it, he earned 40,446 credits. That's huge for a standard account. After deductions for ammunition, he took away 19,876 credits, and he earned base XP of 1,173 experience points, and there was no multipliers, so that's all he took away. So well done indeed, VUKK. I see you actually mentioned Quickybaby in the text to try and attract his attention. I don't think Quickybaby will ever do Arty replays unless it's Halloween, where he did the click or treat just today. But it was a nice try. I think you stand better luck of actually getting your replays done by us, because we like Arty, and we like to see good Arty play. So well done indeed. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, because it's run for the benefit of the members. And hopefully I'll see you in the next replay.